Imagine a world without stories. No legends of great heroes. No tales of gods and monsters. No whispers of ancient wisdom passed down through time. Will we still be the same people without them? Myths have shaped civilizations, guided our morals, and even influenced the way we think today. But what if these ancient stories hold more power than we realize? What if they still whisper secrets that can change the way we see the world? From the dawn of humanity, we have told stories. Around flickering fires, beneath starlit skies, in the halls of great kings and the homes of common folk. Stories have always been our way of making sense of the world. Myths are more than just tales. They are the echoes of our ancestors, the blueprint of our beliefs, and the foundation of our cultures. But why do we keep telling these ancient tales, even in our modern world? What makes them so powerful? Myths are stories passed down through generations, often explaining the origins of the universe, the creation of humanity, or the nature of life and death. They speak to the deepest parts of who we are, exploring universal themes of love, lost power, and destiny. But myths are not just relics of the past. They continue to shape the stories we tell today, from blockbuster films to best-selling novels. Every hero's journey, every tale of good versus evil, every story of sacrifice and redemption, it all traces back to the myths of old. Myths do more than entertain. They offer a lens through which we view the world. They provide a moral compass, teaching us about bravery, wisdom, and the consequences of our actions. They unite us, connecting people across time and cultures through shared narratives. They give us hope in times of despair and inspire us to strive for greatness. Consider how myths have given meaning to the unexplainable. The Greek gods explaining the forces of nature, Norse sagas detailing the cycle of creation and destruction, and indigenous legends honoring the spirits of the land. Every myth serves a purpose, and that purpose still echoes today. Every culture has its own myths, but they all share common threads. They reflect the values, fears, and aspirations of the people who created them. The myth of Pandora's box warns us of curiosity's consequences. The story of Osiris and Isis teaches about resurrection and the eternal struggle between good and evil. The epic of Gilgamesh speaks of friendship, mortality, and the quest for meaning. These myths are not just stories. They are lessons wrapped in narrative, guiding us through the complexities of life. Pandora's box, a Greek myth about the dangers of forbidden knowledge, teaching us about the consequences of our choices. Osiris and Isis, an Egyptian tale of betrayal and rebirth, highlighting the themes of loyalty, love, and justice. The Epic of Gilgamesh, a Mesopotamian adventure that explores human mortality and the pursuit of wisdom. These stories have survived for thousands of years because their messages are timeless. They continue to be retold, reimagined, and rediscovered in every generation. But myths are not just ancient tales. They are alive in our world today. They are woven into our movies, TV shows, and books. The superhero stories we love, they are echoes of the heroic myths of old. The battles between good and evil, the journeys of self-discovery, the moral dilemmas. These all come from the myths of our ancestors. And even beyond entertainment, myths shape our beliefs, our traditions, and the very way we see reality. They remind us that we are part of something greater, that our struggles are not new, and that our stories matter. Throughout history, myths have evolved, adapting to new generations while retaining their core messages. The Arthurian legends of chivalry and destiny, The tales of Anansi, the spider trickster from African folklore, the celestial dragon myths of China. Each of these stories continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. They are reminders of human creativity, of our search for meaning, and of the bonds that connect us to one another. But what happens when myths fade away? What do we lose when we stop telling these stories? Without myths, we risk losing our connection to the past, our understanding of different cultures, and the wisdom embedded in these ancient narratives. Some myths have transformed over time, shifting from sacred truths to literary curiosities. Yet, even in their changed forms, they continue to inspire. The legend of Atlantis, once a philosophical allegory, now fuels countless speculative theories about lost civilizations. The Norse Ragnarok, a prophecy of the world's end, has become a symbol of inevitable cycles of destruction and rebirth. The phoenix, a bird that rises from its ashes, is now a universal emblem of resilience and renewal. These myths persist because they speak to something fundamental in human nature, our fears, hopes, and desires. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of myth is its ability to evolve with us. Ancient myths were passed through oral tradition, reshaped by each storyteller to fit their time. Today, we see modern myths emerging, blending the old with the new. Science fiction, fantasy literature, and even urban legends are the modern equivalent of ancient myth-making. Stories of artificial intelligence, space travel, and parallel universes may one day be regarded as the myths of our era. They reflect our fears of the unknown, our aspirations for the future, and our attempts to make sense of an ever-changing world. Myths are not just entertainment. They are blueprints for the human experience. They help us navigate the moral dilemmas of life, process our emotions, and inspire us to reach for greatness. They provide a sense of belonging, linking us to generations past and those yet to come. They remind us that we are not alone in our struggles, that others have faced similar challenges, and that wisdom can be found in the stories we tell. So the next time you hear a story, whether it's an ancient legend or a modern tale, ask yourself, what truth does it hold? What wisdom has been passed down through time? The myths we tell today are tomorrow's legends, shaping the future just as they have shaped the past. Because in the end, myths are not just stories. They are who we are. If you found this journey through the power of myth fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the legends and stories that shape our world. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite myth and what does it mean to you? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the stories alive.